Hi, my name is Patty Montella. I'm a senior international faculty member with the Art of Living Foundation, and I'm also the best-selling author of the book, Becoming Unshakable: Wisdom Learned on the Journey to Inner Freedom. I'm here today to talk to you about the value of your own breath in managing your mind and emotions. 25 or so years ago, I stepped foot on the spiritual path. It was after the death of a good friend and the death of my marriage. I had a lot of questions, doubts, confusion, and after learning the Art of Living program, which is rooted in the ancient yogic sciences, well, life was never the same. It took a whole new direction because I had a whole new perspective. I didn't know I was stressed at the time, like a lot of us. I just thought it was a regular part of life. But you know what? Chronic stress is not a part of life. Or it's not supposed to be. We have a sympathetic and a parasympathetic nervous system for a reason. For example, if you're about to step off a curb and you see a bus coming at you, well, your sympathetic nervous system will kick in. It will create greater awareness with a rush of hormones, send more blood to your muscles, and heighten your awareness. But once you're out of danger, the parasympathetic nervous system is supposed to also kick in, bringing rest and digest to your system, bringing balance and a calm state of mind. Before this pandemic, we were already, as a society, operating at such a hectic speed, and the lockdown has definitely brought us to a slower point in life. It's been a time of great reflection. That's the point I was at so long ago on this path. And what I learned was that I wanted to have balance in all 7 layers. I didn't want shaky breath because that meant my consciousness was shaky. And of course, we want a trauma-free memory. You want a sharp intellect, a disease-free body, an inhibition-free ego. And that all begins by being established in the self, which is the highest level of our existence. How to do that? Through breath work, through meditation, through wisdom as a regular way of life. So every emotion has a corresponding rhythm of breath. When we breathe in, you're excited, right? If you're breathing out slow and heavy like that, it usually indicates we're frustrated. So if every emotion has a corresponding rhythm of breath, and God knows how many emotions we've been through just today alone, doesn't it make sense to you to learn breathing techniques to allow your breath to be smooth and fine and light as a way of life? Why? Because then when you do that, you're keeping that vital life force energy high, called prana, your life energy. You're increasing your capacity to deal with difficult situations, difficult people, expanding your bandwidth, you could say. Otherwise, if we're always coming from a diminished capacity because we're stressed, we're not eating right, we're not sleeping right, well then, when these big bumps in the road come, like a pandemic or a health crisis or something with the economy and our finances, then we're already coming from a place where it's going to take us longer and it's going to be harder to not only survive it, but to thrive and flourish in spite of it. So I do breath work and meditation every day, and I've taught tens of thousands of people to do the same, which is why I wanted to talk to you today about it. The breath is the bridge between the outer world of activity and the inner world of silence, and silence is the mother of creativity. So I have seen through all my years of doing this how much higher my intuition is, which is also a great benefit of meditation and breath work, and how much more creative I am even at an older age, let alone in my 20s. It's actually all become richer and more enhanced because of breathwork and meditation, which is exactly what we need right now during the pandemic to figure out new ways of income and revenue in our lives, to boost our immune system and all those good things that we want for ourselves and for others. So learn to breathe more and stress less by learning some secrets to the breath and all that it can do for you physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Science already shows us that these breathing techniques that we teach on the Art of Living course and meditation have enormous benefits, not only from a health perspective, but also for our communication, our emotional intelligence, our soft skills in life. People who are regular meditators, well, they're just better decision makers. Their thoughts are clear. And we know through the sky breathing technique that we teach on this program that it lowers it lowers cortisol, the stress hormone. It brings up the happy hormones that bring the calmness and the sense of well-being. It enhances brain activity. It lowers blood pressure and cholesterol. So if you want to be happier, healthier, more creative, have a clearer mind, enjoy life with greater ease, sharper perception, observation, and better communication, then I hope you will take an Art of Living Breath of Meditation workshop soon. We offer them in just about every corner of the world. I teach them regularly. I've taught tens of thousands of people around the world, and even here from India, I'm continuing to teach online. In fact, I have a program coming up with a few other teachers in America at the end of this month. Just take a program and see what it can do for you. It's a game changer.